Hey guys, welcome to OnFireRobloxScripting, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a very simple coin spawning system inside of Roblox Studio. So let's just get right into it. So this is kind of like a follow-up from the E to collect coin tutorial. So if you haven't watched that, you should watch that first and then come back to this. Where we left off is we now have a coin with a proximity prompt in it. And if you walk up to the coin, you can hold E and you'll collect a coin and gain some cash. Now we're going to create a system that allows us to spawn and respawn these coins. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go under the workspace. We're going to click the plus and enter in IntValue. Rename this IntValue to something like CoinAmount, just like that. What this will do is this will keep track of how many coins are inside our game at all times. So after you have that, what we're going to do is go into the home or the model tab, and we're going to click on part. And what we're going to do now is we're going to create like a box or a square where we want the coins to spawn. So if I take this part and I zoom out like a lot, just like this, you can see the part is right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one part on one corner of the square. I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to put it on the other side of the square. So if you look right here, you can kind of draw a square from these 2 points, and that is our area where we want the coin to spawn. So I can make like the square smaller by just moving these 2 points just like that. Or I can make it bigger by moving them out just like this. So once you have your 2 parts down, we're just going to leave them there for now. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to take our coin from the workspace and we're going to drag it under the replicated storage, just like that. After that, we can go under the server script service, click the plus, and then we're going to enter in a script. Let's rename this script to coin spawner. And now you can write what I write. So first, we're going to start off with some services. So this is going to be local replicated storage equals to game colon get service, and inside the brackets put in quotation marks, and we're going to write replicated storage. After that, we need to get some variables. So first, we're going to get the coin amount. So local coin amount equals to workspace dot coin amount. So make sure that this coin amount is your IntValue name. After that, go down online, and then we're going to write local coin, and this is going to be replicated storage colon wait for child, inside the brackets put in quotation marks, and then this is going to be our coin. And now we need to get the positions of our square. So we're going to go back into the workspace, and then you're going to go to the first part that you inserted. You're just going to click on that, and then you're going to go into the properties of it, and you're going to find where it says position, and then click on that, copy it, go back to the spawner, and just paste in the first position. Then we're going to do the exact same thing for your other part. So go back to your workspace, head to your other part over here, click on it, go to position, copy that, go back to your script, and paste that in. So you should have 2 different position points, just like that. So once you have that down, we can now create some functions. So we're going to create a function that's going to spawn our coins. So local function, and I'm just going to call this spawn coins. And then to create the function, we're going to put a set of brackets after that, and then go down line. And then we can write something like for count equals to 1 comma. And then the number that you're going to put right now is the amount of coins you want to spawn into the workspace. So if I put like 20, we're going to spawn in 20 coins. If I put something like 10, then it will spawn in 10 coins. So I'm just going to do like 20 for now. And then after that, we can write local new coin equals to coin colon clone. So we're just going to be making a brand new coin. After that, go down the line and write local random x equals to math.random. This is going to be our random x position. So if you go back to the 2 numbers that you pasted in earlier, the x part is the first number. So between your 2 numbers, we're going to first copy in the lower one, just like that. We're going to put in a comma, a space, and then we're going to copy in the higher of the 2. So that is going to be our random x. And then now we need to do the same thing for our z. So local random z equals to math.random. And then we're going to do the same thing. So z is the last number in the sequence of numbers. So we're going to take the lower one. That's going to be -162. We're going to paste that in, put a comma, then a space, and then we're going to take the higher number. So in this case, that is 190. And then we're just going to paste that in. Now, I don't actually know if math.random works with decimals. So just in case, you can just like round any decimals up or down so that it becomes a whole number. So after that, we can go down the line. And then now we need to place these coins inside the workspace. So this is just going to be new coin dot position equals to vector3 dot new. And then we're going to first put in our random x as the first number, comma. So as the second number, we're going to put in 1.5. Then we're going to put in a comma, a space, and then we're going to put in the random z. After that, we're going to go down the line, and then we're going to write new coin dot parent equals to workspace. So this is just going to put the coin inside the workspace. And finally, we need to increment our coin amount variable. So this is going to be coin amount dot value plus equal 1. And that is all you have to do to create this spawn coin function. So after that, we're going to go down 2 lines. And then since this is a server script service, this is going to run as soon as the server starts up. So we can just call in the spawn coins function immediately, and this will just spawn in 20 coins into the server. And the last thing we need to do for our server script service is just go down 2 more lines. We need to spawn in more coins as our number of coins decreases. So we can do this by saying coin amount dot changed connect function, put in bracket, and then go down a line. So this function checks for whenever our coin amount changes, and then we can do something like if coin amount dot value is under or equivalent to 10, then we can go down a line, and then we can call in our spawn coins function. Now this 10 over here is the amount of coins that should be inside the workspace before we spawn in more coins. So for example, if we start off with 20 coins, and as players collect them, we lose coins. When that number reaches 10, we will spawn in 20 more coins into the server, and this will keep on happening anytime the number of coins reaches 10. So the very last thing we need to do to make all of this work is if you go back to your coin under the replicated storage, open it up, and then click on our script. This is the script that we had from the first video. We just need to write 2 lines of code. So under the local procs, just go down a line and then write local coin amount equals to workspace dot coin amount. So this is just a variable for the coin amount. And after we destroy the coin, we can just write something like coin amount dot value minus equal 1. And that is all we have to do for this coin spawning system. So if I go test it out right now, as you can see, as soon as we spawn to the game, we have 20 random coins inside our workspace. If I open up the workspace and find a coin amount, you can see that the value says 20. I'm going to bring it up to the top of the screen so it's easier to follow. Every time I collect a coin, we gain 10 cash and we lose 1 value of the coin amount. And if I keep doing this, we keep losing a coin and we keep gaining cash. And if I collect enough coins, you can see we are now left to 11 coins inside the server. And if I come over here like this coin and I collect it, the number will drop down to 10 and 20 new coins will spawn inside the server. So now we have a total of 30. And if I collect this coin again, you can see it goes down to 29 and the number will keep on going down. And if I collect enough coins where there's only 10 left in the server, another 20 will appear just like that. And of course, if you go under your coin spawner and say like you want to spawn even more coins, for example, 100 coins will be spawned inside this box. Of course, you can change these numbers and play around with them. For example, this is what 1,000 coin looks like. And this is what 10,000 coins look like. So yeah, you can just like play around with your numbers and see what works for your game. But yeah, that'll be it for this tutorial. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.